Play? You wanna play Shadow? Shadow. Get you. Get you. Get you. Come on. Shadow. Where's the squirrel? Where's the squirrel? Where is it? Do you see a squirrel? That's not a squirrel. Where's the squirrel? Where is it? Do you see it? Where's the squirrel? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the squirrel? Hi Flosstube. Welcome to my channel. My name is Becca and this is SamBrie Stitches. It is a channel about cross stitch, and you can also find me on Instagram under SamBrie Stitches as well. Today is April 19th and it's a Sunday, and this is Flosstube number 48. I was a little off my game yesterday, so I forgot to say some thank yous and a few other things. So first off, welcome to the new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for giving me a chance, and I hope that you enjoy my videos. And thanks so much to my returning viewers and subscribers. You guys are amazing as always. Love your comments and your support. And a few of you were concerned because I looked really tired yesterday. I was tired, but I still wanted to check in and do a little quick video for y'all. So thank you for your concern. I am feeling all right, less tired today, even though I woke up earlier. My husband wanted to take me back out to Seebeck to try and see the eagles. We looked up low tide, drove out there, and it was not low tide. On one side of the road, the water was gone, but on the inlet side, the tide was still in, so there were no eagles. But I did take a few pictures for y'all, some really pretty. It was kind of foggy. The clouds hadn't burned off because it was, you know, 8 or 9 in the morning, something like that. So I'll insert the pictures for y'all here. Hopefully you enjoyed those. I will get the eagles at some point. We'll see. I'm gonna keep trying, I guess. So I forgot to say thank yous yesterday to my sweet friend Nadine for the sweet shout out in her Flosstube video. I appreciate you. And more to come on that because she gave me an awesome idea that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. And SouthernDoxieStitcher on Flosstube also gave me a shout out for the Zoom meetups that I've been hosting, so thank you so much for that. And 805 Stitcher Tara had talked about me and the bag that she sent, which I absolutely love. So thank you so much, you guys. I forgot, so I'm thanking you now. So I appreciate you all very much. I also received a message this morning that brightened up my day, and I did ask permission to speak about it. Her name is Nads, N-A-D-Z X-Stitch on Instagram. She lives in the UK, which is pretty neat, and she wants to make one of the Zoom meetups, but you know, the time difference and everything's kind of crazy, so I would love to meet you someday. But she sent me a message that just said that I had inspired and encouraged her to start a Flosstube because of the videos that I've been doing, because she also wants to keep people company and keep them happy. And she gave me a shout out in her first Flosstube video. So thank you so much. I will link her video below. I have not watched it yet. She told me she gave me a shout out. It's been a busy morning. And so I plan on watching it later, but I will put her link below. And thank you so much. That means a lot to me, that I'm actually touching people's lives and inspiring and just keeping people company and making y'all happy. So thank you for that message. And that's so awesome that you got the courage to start your first floss tube. I remember how nervous I was in my first few videos, so I'm looking forward to watching it. So today was my grandma's birthday. She passed away in February 2014. So my stitching plans are to work on Silent Night, get a little bit of stitching done on that, since that is the piece that is inspired by her. That was our song that she used to sing to me. So that's what I'll be working on today for a little bit when I get a chance to stitch. I haven't stitched yet. So yeah. I wanted to show you my FFO. So I started and finished a small little freebie from Brie-Brianna Designs last night, and I fully finished it this morning. And a lot of you guessed that I was going to finish it into a pillow because of how tiny it was, but I didn't. So this is my finish. So this wooden star I got at Goodwill. So I probably got it cheaper than the $5 tag. But if you look, you can see a little bit of reds and blues in the wood, which is really, really neat. And then here is the piece that I stitched. I used most of the called for colors. It's an 18 count fabric. I don't know the color. Mounted it on 3 different layers of sticky board. The outside one is kind of wonky, but I used the embroidery hoops that you can get like at Joann's or Michael's, and I traced those and I cut the sticky board out and stuck fabric on it. Added some sparkly white trim, and then I made this bow, and then I put a little beehive to match the little beehive down there. And this is gonna sit, it's got a flat bottom down here, so it's just gonna sit as a decor piece. So just finished that. I did not get to the other piece that I was going to redo. I may try to do that either tonight or tomorrow, so that I have another FFO to show you all as a little bit of a repurpose. The only whip that I worked on yesterday was my Lady of the Flag, because I started and finished that Brie-Brianna piece last night. So I added more flag. I am loving this so much. And this is on 16 count Patriotic from Bee Stitch Me. And then you can see it's hand painted, and I just love it. So she's coming along. My plans for her is, depending on how much it'll cost, I may have to save up. I want to get her framed actually by Jill Renzel. So we'll see, because she is one of my favorite pieces, and you know, it was my unicorn chart. So yeah. We ran to the dollar store for a little bit earlier. My oldest daughter and we had to get some art supplies for some school stuff. And I, of course, since we were there, looked in like their, you know, seasonal section. They didn't have a whole lot. I was hoping for ribbon and stuff like that. But I ended up getting this that I'm sure I could either use it as just a decoration piece or stick a cross stitch in this shape over the words. But the mason jar shape is so cool. So I got that, and I got this one because I think even a piece could go here covering the words and a little bit of that, just like a square piece. I think that'd be really cute. So I got that. And then I got a couple of these, and that's where you saw the ribbon from my bee piece. So flags, and then these are like styrofoam, so you can pull them off of there. And then this is what I figured a small piece could cover up the welcome. So just a few other finishing pieces just from the dollar store. I'm a little annoyed. The packages that I spoke about yesterday that were supposed to be delivered by 8 p.m. last night did not show up. I don't know exactly where they are, because when I checked informed delivery, told me 2 of them were back in California, but then when I checked this morning, as of today, the 19th, they said they were in Seattle. So I'm really confused as to how it said 3 packages were being delivered on Saturday, and then they got all wonky. So they better show up on Monday, because I have other packages showing up on Monday too. Otherwise I may be a little upset. Anyways, so when I showed the wreath that I got from Lowe's, or that basket wreath that I got, my sister messaged me and she was like, hey, don't you have a pattern, the red, white, and blue that would look good in it? And I was like, I didn't go through all of my patterns because I forgot to look through like my Lizzie Kate's and my Little House Needleworks and Country Cottage. So this is a Mania revised, and I blame my sister for this one. Revised as in I took out patterns and added in new patterns, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the finishing pieces that I have paired with the patterns that I have chose. And of course it's all subject to change. That does happen quite often, but for the majority of them, I do have finishing pieces already set for that. So we're going to start with red, white, and blue. And then that is going to be finished in this. So I'm going to take out that welcome sign and stick it in there. And I'm doing my own color conversion. It calls for different colors, but I'm going to do these colors because I feel they go with the flowers that are in there. So I'm going to stick to that. So that is my first one. This isn't going to be a Mania start, but I plan on working on it throughout Mania, and y'all have seen it. It's my current whip, hands-on design Memorial Day. And this again, I'm doing my own color choices on it, which I showed, but there's my colors on that. And I will show you my progress. I haven't touched it, I think, since the last time that I showed you, but this is where I'm at. And this is on 18 count heroic from Picture This Plus. And the finishing piece for that is this. So this is, this was sold at Target for $5, but I found it at Goodwill for $2 or less. So this is gonna go on here. So I'm excited about that. So that is gonna get worked into my Mania plans, because you don't wanna forget your whips when you're doing all this other crazy starts and everything. And I don't know how I'm going to pick and choose what I'm gonna work on, and I haven't figured all that out yet. I've already talked about, and I didn't change it, I'm not going to take them out, all of the Sheep Virtues. I'm going to be starting those. I love this bag. This is the bag that Tara, the 805 Stitcher, sent me. I love it so much. So there's that. I did add in Freedom from Little House Needleworks. Yeah, Little House Needleworks. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to stitch it on 18 count. I think I'm using the called for, and used brick is on its way, but those are the floss colors. And this on 18 count is going to fit in here. So I think the greens will look really good in this, and I think it'll be 4x4, I think. So and I think this is 5x5, so it'll give me a little bit of a border to do some fabric. So there is that one. Trying to stay somewhat organized. This one I didn't change, but I'll show it again just because I'm going through my Mania. And this one, I think I'm gonna frame. I think this is like a frame-worthy type of piece. And I'll probably do it on 18 count. And then this is the called for flosses for it. It doesn't look super patriotic with the flosses, but I love how it looks. So, and this is in a Creative Totes bag from Ashley. So I love that. All right, this one hasn't changed either. So this is Henpeck from Plum Street Samplers, and this is just going to be a pillow. And then these are the colors for that. Such pretty colors. And I think I'm using my own colors, so not using the called for on that. So that one, and then, so I'm reaching down in my bag to make sure. So this is just, I haven't pulled the DMC yet, but I decided to do this, which is My Country from La Di Da. Brandy is going to be sending me a 22 count fabric. I've never stitched on 22 count before. We'll see how it goes. This is in my StitchToolBox. I love this bag so much. And then I am going to be using this as the finishing piece for this. 22 count makes it fit right in this area here. And I thought that would look really, really good on there. So that is my finishing piece for that one. And then, oh, this Hello Spring or Hello Summer from Plum Street Samplers. I'll insert the picture of what this is going to get finished on because spring is on there now. This is going to be on an 18 count fabric, and I have most of the floss on order from 123 Stitch. So I don't have the floss right now. And this is in my Lila May Designs bag that I ordered. So I love that. So that will go on the door that I have Hello Spring on right now. My next one is Souvenirs of the Heart from With a Needle and Thread. And this is going to be on 18 count fabric. And this is the floss. Look at these gorgeous colors. Look at those. I love it. And this is going to be small enough to fit in the blue section of this flag. So it'll go right up in here. And I'm going to have a whole wall of patriotic downstairs. I'm going to redo it. I'm so excited once I get all this finished. And then the next one, this is still kind of iffy, but we'll see, was the Sweet Land of Liberty. And I'm doing the one up in the corner. That one. And I think that is going to go on this piece. And I think, what did I decide on the size? 14 count to make it a little bit bigger to go on this. But I thought, you know, the house and then the brown from the eagle, I think would look really good on that with some fabric background. And then I want to say, I still have a couple threads on order from 123 Stitch. So right now, these are the colors that I have, but more are coming. So there's the colors for those. So hopefully that will look okay. That one might be subject to change for the finishing. We'll see. And then my last one is the Rovarus, which I didn't change. That was in my original plans. I will not be stitching the 4 though. And this is the finishing piece that this will go on. And it's going to go right in here in between the flag and the USA. So that is going to be my finishing pieces, and that's just DMC. So nothing interesting to see there. those are my mania plans, and nobody make any other suggestions. I am sticking to this because I think I added more. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish, I think. I don't know, 11, 12, something like that. So there went my 4 to 6 or 7 that I had, and I added a few more. So we'll see how well I do with it. A few of them are smalls, so I think I can whip those out, hopefully. So I've made a mess all over the table now, but I'll organize it afterwards. I wanted to talk about an idea that Daleen brought to me. She had messaged me, we chat back and forth, Daleen from SewGrateful, and she gave me an idea to do some interviews, similar to what Cheryl and Colleen from Stitching with the Sisterlies is doing, but I will be doing Flosstubers as far as the interviewing goes. So I'm trying to put together some questions. I am going to have my niece be a guinea pig, so that'll be inserted in this video, just so that I could figure out how to do the recording and sound and all that kind of stuff. And then I've asked Daleen, since it was her idea, to be my first actual Flosstuber to be interviewed. So I'm pretty excited about that. We'll see how that goes. I'm trying to come up with like 20 questions so you can get to know the person that I'm interviewing. So let me know what you think of that idea, and if you'd be interested in watching something like that. I'm pretty excited about it, so I'm gonna give it a shot and do a couple of them and see, you know, kind of what the feedback is and how it goes and everything like that. So I think it was an amazing idea, and Daleen is just awesome, and I'm super excited to do the first official Flosstuber interview with her. But my niece is going to be my guinea pig, so we're going to get that recorded shortly after I'm done with this one. So I showed my mania plans, and that is pretty much it. So a little bit longer of a video today. I will insert the interview of my niece so y'all get to meet her and see her project. And maybe I'll see if I get my sister in on it too, because my sister stitches and she is working on a pretty awesome piece right now. So maybe I can convince her to be in it too. We'll see. So I will say my goodbyes here. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. I know it's been a while since I've said that. I'm getting really close to 1,000, and I'm getting super excited, and I have some awesome giveaways. Y'all, like, it's gonna be a crazy awesome giveaway for my 1,000. So I'm really close. If y'all would just share and get the word out, I would really appreciate it. I know I get a lot of shout outs, so I thank you all for that. But I'm just so close and I'm so excited. My niece thinks it's very cool. Anyways, until my next video tomorrow, I hope you guys stay happy and healthy and you're getting lots of stitching done, and get some fresh air. The fresh air really helps. Even if it's snowing in your area, even if it is raining, because it rains a lot here, the fresh air does really help. So hopefully you can get out and enjoy the outdoors. And until I see you next time, happy stitching and enjoy the interview. Okay. Say hi, Flosstube. You say hi? All right, introduce yourself. What's your name?
Maddie.
And how old are you?
7.
7? All right. So we wanted to show everybody your wiggly tooth, right? It's really close to coming out. Look at that.
Yeah, it's really close.
Yeah. And then I made you a tooth fairy pillow, right? Do you want to show that?
And I have a little pocket.
Yep, the pocket is for your tooth. And then hold up the front so they can see the front of it. And it has your name on the bottom. And why did I stitch owls?
Because You like owls?
I like owls, so that's me and you on the front of that pillow, right? Yeah. So that'll be neat when you lose your tooth and the tooth fairy's gonna come and take the tooth out of there.
Yeah.
So, you are cross stitching a piece. Do you want to show your pattern?
It's this.
All right, Bent Creek, and that's a Snapperville. Okay, and then let's see your progress. All right. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
I started like the square part, I think, and then I'm starting the cat.
All right, and you're doing it orange?
Yeah, because I want it to be like my cat.
Like you're a cat? Yeah, you have an orange cat, right? That's your sweet kitty. And then you said you were going to do the house in the color of your house, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's really cool. You're doing a really good job. And we'll try to keep everybody up to date on your progress. Did you want to show them the other pillow that I made you? You had it holding up. And then that one's filled with sand, right? So that it's like nice and squishy.
Yeah, it's my sensory pillow.
Yep, it's your sensory pillow. You like that one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then did you want to tell everybody about your taekwondo?
Yeah, I'm a camel belt.
That's pretty cool. And you've been taking your taekwondo classes on Zoom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty fun. At least you get to continue doing your classes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. This is the third time we've recorded this because I'm trying to figure it out. So thank you, Maddie, for being patient. Can you say bye to everybody?
Bye.
All right. And we are back with my sister. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And you want to show us what project you're working on?
So I am working on Suffragette.
That's a sow with stitching with the sisterlies.
Yes. And so here's my progress.
There it is.
18 count patriotic from V-Stitch Me.
That's gorgeous fabric. That's looking really good.
Almost there.
Almost. I beat you. And then I know Maddie wanted you to show the special pillow that you made for her.
Okay, my very, very, very first finish.
Oh, it's pretty awesome.
Fully finished.
And it's an orange kitty like her kitty.
Yes, exactly.
She's got lots of little mini pillows. Oh, yeah, and that's the back. Yep.
And a little kitty on it.
And it has a little kitty on the back? Yes,
Yeah.
It does. Very cool. Okay, well, thank you both for being my guinea pigs. Now I'm going to go try and figure out how to save this.
Yay!
So,